What's up, guys? It's Supremo Wasteman here, and Liverpool have won 3-2 against Newcastle at St. James's Park. Oh my god, I'll be honest, I don't know how we won that match. I honestly don't know, because we were absolutely terrible for most of that 90 minutes, 100 minutes, however long it was. We were terrible for most of it. And yet somehow, some way, we managed to win. I genuinely can't come up with the words to describe what I've just watched. I used to be set one English back in school, and I can't even think of the words to to tell you like what I've just seen. Oh man, but anyway, I'm gonna try and describe it. So look, going into this match, I knew it was gonna be tense because of everything going on about Alexander Isak. I knew that St. James's Park was gonna be on fire today. And it was, before the match even kicked off, the Newcastle fans were going absolutely mental. I mean, they were creating an intimidating atmosphere, and I was nervous because of it. And look, it showed. For the first 30 minutes, Newcastle were the better team, and it looked like they were going to get the breakthrough. But of course, Ryan Gravenberch gets the ball outside the penalty area. He takes a shot. He scores an absolute wonderful goal, making it 1-0 to Liverpool. And then if that's not enough, things get even better for us and even worse for Newcastle when Anthony Gordon gets sent off. I'm thinking, yes, we are 1-0 up. They've just been sent down to 10 men. We can do this. And then in the second half, things get even better. Hugo Ekitike scoring yet again, making it 2-0 to Liverpool. What a signing he's turning out to be. He is absolutely lethal, but you know what? When we went 2-0 up, we started to slow down, and Newcastle made us pay for it. Bruno Guimaraes making it 2-1, and then, Newcastle get a free kick and make it 2-all. And look, man, that free kick was the worst defending I've ever seen in my entire life. Like, the wall was just far too, it wasn't in the right place. It was more like something you'd see in NFL rather than the Premier League. And Newcastle, one ball down the middle, one pass, and our defense just gets completely opened up, and they make it 2-all. And if that wasn't frustrating enough, it was actually Newcastle who looked like they were going to get the third goal. And I'm thinking, how are we struggling to beat 10 men? And I genuinely thought I was going to come up here and this was going to be one of the angriest videos I've ever done. Because I just couldn't understand how we were struggling to beat 10-man Newcastle. Especially after we went 2-0 up. But then, of course, there just had to be one final twist in the tail, and it was none other than Rio. Oh man, I forgot his surname, but look, the guy named Rio, 16-year-old Rio, scoring the winner, making it 3-2 to Liverpool. And look, obviously I was going mental for that goal in there, but at the same time I was like, yo, this isn't real. After blowing a 2-goal lead and then struggling to break down a team of 10 players, how are we 3-2 up? How are we 3-2 up, and how are we about to win this match? And look, obviously big up to Rio, the 16-year-old. I believe that's his first Premier League appearance, and what a way to mark it, scoring at St. James's Park in the 100th minute, making it 3-2. Big up to him. And yeah, it ended Liverpool 3, Newcastle 2. And yeah, 2 wins out of 2 for Liverpool, and we have a massive test on Sunday, because our next match is against Arsenal at Anfield. Bring it on, lads. We can do this. Anyway, if you've enjoyed the match, make sure you like. If you've enjoyed the video, make sure you like, comment, share, subscribe, and enable those notifications. Goodbye.